Howdy folks, and good morning. Might be afternoon by now. I don't know. I work nights. I just woke up, and time has no meaning to me usually. And today we're gonna do something a little bit different. You can see we're walking around in our backyard. So my brother for the longest time has been asking me to make a shooting video. I don't really have much better to do today until I have to go to work, so I figured that's what I'm gonna do. So here's what we got for a setup. I got my little tripod with my old GoPro sitting on it. Comes out here looking at this little target, which we hang another target on. Booyah. And that's what we're gonna be shooting at. Turn this thing on. All right, I'll just have to worry about getting that together later. But this is just a little Remington 22 Target Master. I believe this one was made in the late 40s, early 50s. I don't know. I traced the serial numbers at one point and looked it up. And it's a simple little single shot bolt action rifle. And every time you flip it, safety flips on and off because it's a training rifle. See, it'll be off, pull it, flips it back, so that you learn that every time you shoot, you gotta hit the safety. So all we're gonna do today is we're gonna pop a few rounds down at the target and just see if I'm any good at shooting still. It's been about 12 years since I've done any real shooting. I used to be a marksman instructor in the Marine Corps, but you kinda gotta stay on top of those skills, otherwise they go away. So with that, I got a pocket full of bullets here, little 22 long rifle, and we'll start popping rounds. So typically, you know what, let me unload this real quick because I'm gonna have to point over to the neighbor's house to show y'all because of the camera. Well, it'll be fine like that. So when you're doing a standing position, you typically want to put your feet shoulder width apart. You kind of lean forward a little bit, stick your ass out. Rifle goes in your shoulder here. You want to just smush your cheek down on there. That's typically how you want to do a standing position. You want to just square up with your target. And a lot of folks will do a side position like this. You can do this. It's kind of stable. We'll shoot like this as well, because frankly I like it too. But we'll try doing it the proper way first. So this. Now I believe this is sighted for 25 yards, so we're gonna have to aim a little bit high on our target. Scared the cats. So when you're shooting, you never want to close your eye when you pull the trigger, because you need to see where the bullet's going. And at that one, I'm pretty sure I shot it a little bit high and left, but we'll find out. Just keep popping some rounds off here to see how I do. That one seemed pretty good. Now a lot of folks, when they pull the trigger, they think you gotta hold your breath, and that's when you pull the trigger, and that's not true. What you wanna do, when you hold your breath, it causes your muscles to spasm. So you wanna exhale, and at the bottom of your exhale is where you wanna squeeze your trigger just a little bit. Now, in theory, every shot's supposed to be a surprise to you, because you give that little bit of squeeze, but ain't no one got time for that right now. So I'm just gonna hit the trigger and hope I don't jerk it too bad. Let's see. This feels really dumb. We gotta take the safety off. That one should have been low and right. Man, shooting like that's uncomfortable. I'm turning sideways. This is a way more comfortable position to shoot in. And typically, you know, if you're actually going to be in a shootout with someone, being sideways isn't bad because there's a smaller target to hit. Now when I'm shooting this way, I like to get my supporting arm right up on me. That way, all the weight's getting pushed down onto my ribs here, and I can support better. Now I could do this, but I'm going to tire my arm out more. Nothing wrong. This gun specifically is very light, so I can just do this. Safety's off. That looks decent. Wrong pocket. I think this is my 5th shot. I'll go check the target after this. Well, let's go see how bad I did. Well, it's not terrible. Turn that one off. You guys watched it as it happened, but I got 2 in the black. And you know, nope, this thing doesn't stick. It just kind of hangs on there. This thing's definitely seems a bit shooting more to the right than I thought, because I was aiming over on this side mostly. But that's a pretty good shot. I'm gonna imagine that's the one then that I shot about right there, because it's pulling pretty decently to the right. Now that could be me, because when I just go to pull the trigger, a lot of times what happens is when you just pull real quick, it'll move the rifle to the right a little bit. But it's not terrible. Let's see if we can work on this a bit. We'll try a more stable position. Maybe that'll help. I've lowered the camera down a bit. We're going to try a couple different shooting positions here. Let me get all these bullets out of my pocket. There we go. The first one we're going to do is the sitting position. Now, what I'm going to do with this one you are going to be sideways. Think. Let me, about like that, you're going to be at a slight angle to it. You want to kind of tuck your legs in to give yourself your elbows pockets right here in your knees. Then you got to find your natural point of rest. So just where the gun naturally sits, how you hold it when you exhale. Mine's pretty low right now. So what you can do is you bring your legs closer together and it raises it up. Yeah, because, you know, pop your knees up for you. So, with this is a pretty good stable shooting position. So we're going to pop a few more rounds out, see if maybe we can make something work here. So because it was pulling to the right, I'm kind of shooting towards the top left corner of the target. Also because I know that it's going to drop a little bit more because I'm shooting at an upward angle. Shoot one more after this. Remember, safety first. Alright, last one in this position. We'll move on. Alright, so most of those I put aiming towards the top left of the target. I don't know how it looks yet. We're just going to move on to the next position. Next, is your kneeling position. This one, you want to kind of be straight at the target. You sit on your back leg here, which is always a weird, uncomfortable position, but it's a pretty decent way to do it. You take your little fatty slidey bit right behind your elbow, and you rest it in front of your knee, that little flat space there. And then you just go to town. So I'll put the last 6 rounds in this way. See if I do anything. Maybe about time to clean this guy. Damn safety. Yeah, I think I've been, about time to clean this thing. Getting a little stiff. Last shot. Then we'll go see how bad I am at this. Alright. Let's see how crummy this is. It's, you know, been a good while. I know I'm not the greatest. I'm pretty good with a specific gun's sight, but that's it. And I didn't cover the prone position, but I don't feel like laying down. But it looks like I didn't do too awful. Let's just switch cameras here, turn this one off. Flip you around. Get a nice good sight here. So, you know, that's not too bad. It's pretty consistent. This one, and I believe this one, were from the first 5 when I was standing. Everything else, I don't know what order they came in. But, you know, it's not a terrible group there. So, I'd call that still pretty good. You know? Let's end this with a bit of a bang. All right. One last thing to do for the end of this video, I think. Give you something, maybe, hopefully, if this works out the way I want, to enjoy. But what I got here, the tiny watermelon. What I got here is a bucket. See how this works. How's this look? Yeah, hopefully I don't end up shooting my other camera. Luckily, it's the older one. But we're gonna put out a bigger gun. What I've got here, I think I've shown this off before, but since I got it, I've done some stuff to it, is a 12 gauge over-under shotgun with, what do I got here? Steel shot, 3-in-1, 1/4x4. I don't know shit about shotgun shells, honestly. There's little pellets in here. So, 4 1/4-inch pellets maybe? I don't know. I think this is duck shot. But, what we do with this, little switch here. Flip the switch. Bell breaks down. Put in 2 rounds. If you want to be cool, you can try to flip it up one-handed like that. Aw, yeah. Now, for this, set that down. We got to make sure we got our hearing protection on. It is loud. And also, I don't think I know how to change volumes on my my film and my editor, so y'all might want to prepare for that. Y'all don't want tinnitus. Always wear Ear Pro, unless it's a 22. So, my safety on this little switch here. Green means it's safe. And we're gonna shoot the little watermelon. Now, shotguns don't really have a sight generally. It's just kind of point and click. A lot of people, when they shoot a shotgun, back on safe, they make the mistake. They like to lean back into it like this for some reason. That is fucking stupid. 'Cause all it's gonna do is push you back more. This one you really want to square up with and lean forward, so you can absorb the recoil a bit better. I was not quite prepared for that. Now, there's another bullet in there. This is just point, or pull on this. So, let me reset here because that shot actually did take me by surprise and I was not prepared for it. I don't think it did quite the damage to the watermelon we wanted, but I knocked the barrel over. Foing. Let's go take a look. Well, GoPro didn't get hit at least, so that's good. Now, bucket, got some juice on it. Definitely some new holes. The watermelon. It took some chunks out of it. Didn't really break it up. Super bunch. I bet I might be able to get away with my biggest rifle real quick, and I'll do some damage to this watermelon. Give me a second. All right, this, drop my bullet. This rifle is my pride and joy in my collection. It is a 1941 Finland Mosin Nagant. I got blue stuff all over my rifle for some reason. I don't know what that's from. Anyway, it shoots a 7.62 by 54R bullet, and these are its sights here. It's basically a sniper rifle. You can attach scope to it somehow. I don't know how. I don't have one, but its sights, the slowest it goes is at 1.5, 150 meters. This is in meters, and I could take it all the way up to 1,000, and then if I need to go further and flip that up, it'll sit like that on the rifle. But to show y'all, it can go up to 2,000 meters iron sights. I don't even know how you'd see someone at that range, but that's it. So I'm only going to shoot this one time because it's loud, and I don't know. Hopefully we hit the melon with it, because it's sighted at 150. That's at 20. So I got to do some weird aiming stuff. But it's got a little magazine down here, and it can hold 5 rounds. I ain't gonna shoot no damn 5 rounds. I'm gonna shoot one. Hope for the best. This thing's got some kick. Well, I think crouch down for this one. Let's see. Bullet should be higher than it says, so I'll aim at the bottom of the watermelon. I think I missed. Alright, I lied. I'm gonna shoot twice, because I botched that up. That was all on me. I got scared because it's a big gun. I closed my eyes. Alright. That settles it. I'm bad and I'm done. Well, I'm pretty sure I missed both shots. I think they went over, because that was really close. But I am not going to shoot that anymore, and I'm going to hope no one's called the cops on me. Let's see here. This watermelon should have just exploded if I had hit it. Yeah. I completely missed it. The bullet must have gone over. You know that? Let me change my hands around. That big of a distance, a little rough. Well, let's see what it did hit back here. I'm gonna put the watermelon. Didn't hit this. Ah, hit the barn. So we got there. Looks like one. Then over here, looks like another, and a little bit of spray from the shotgun back here still. But yeah, went over it. Oh well. I'm not shooting that again though. That one's a bit too loud and powerful to be shooting through here. Now luckily I know there's nothing in the woods behind me. I've been back there. There's a berm up to the pond, which it'll hit that if anything else, but looks like it hit my barn. Now, there's nothing in there I care about anyway. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna take the watermelon, and I'm gonna just chug it back here. Whoop. There, that'll be a nice treat for the deer and squirrel. And I guess I'm gonna call it on that. Hopefully this isn't too awful a video. I'm not really sure I'm gonna put it together yet, but I'm gonna figure something out. So thanks for stopping by and see you next time.